Hello, good evening. We are here live. Again, we said that we're going to be live for this entire week. We're going to talk about adjustment of status. We're going to address all the questions. I hope all of them, right? We're gonna address questions related to adjustment of status. That's our main goal for the week. We're going to stay on the topic, but you can always ask any question, immigration related, of course. But we're staying focused on the topic of adjustment of status because we're going to move along with other topics as well. But for now, we are staying with adjustment of status topic. Okay. So if you're already here, please like. I see one person here. Please please like and share because we have a lot to discuss. And I see a question already here. There's one question here from Emmanuel Coffee. Hello, can the child of a naturalized citizen get derivative citizenship if the child is here illegally? Thanks. Well, a lot of issues right there, right? We have a lot of issues. Are you talking about being here unlawfully present, or are you talking about entry without inspection? So if the child is here unlawfully present, but they enter with inspection, I think the child will be qualified for citizenship. That's what I can say, just in short. But if we have illegal issues as far as entry without inspection, then we go back to the same thing that we were talking about yesterday. So you have to revisit my video from yesterday. And the other question to ask yourself too is that when the parents of the child got their naturalization, did they list the child on the application? Because if they did not, it's just gonna turn ugly even for them, because now it's a question of misrepresentation. So there are a lot of things to discuss about that one question. It's bringing a lot of sub questions. Emmanuel, if you're asking a question for somebody else, I'll strongly suggest that you ask them to schedule a consultation, because we have a lot of issues going on there. Is the person unlawfully present, or the person enter without inspection? Okay, so the parent, did they list the child on their application? So that's another question to ask yourself. So yeah, again, Emmanuel strongly suggests that you schedule a consultation. By the way, we have 7 people already. Please go ahead and like. We got 7 people. You gotta go ahead and like and share. So I'm gonna talk about the topic of today. Then we're gonna go into questions. But let me answer this one first. Then we're gonna talk about the topic, today's topic. Thank you for doing this live session. I'm an F1 student. I also have TPS, also have EB2 approved. Am I no longer F1 student? Can I just status based on TPS priority dates? No, you're not gonna adjust status based on TPS. You adjust status based on EB2 approved. If your EB2 approved is approved, you're gonna try to adjust status as long as you are still within status. Like, is your F1 student visa still valid? So if there's no lack, let me put it this way: if you try to maintain lawful status to this entire period, then yes, you can adjust status. EB2, under EB2. Nepal 1 to 23. We're gonna go back to your question again, but let me talk about. Hi, Raul, Modesta Damson. How are you doing? I'm doing good, Modesta. How are you? Long time. Blessed. Long time. You haven't been here. I know. You better like my video. Please go ahead and like my video, and please go ahead and share. Modesta Johnson, please go ahead and like and share as well. We're going to come back to this question later. Let's talk about the topic today, first of all. Okay, I'm going to share the screen. Then we're going to come back to the questions. In the meantime, just put your questions in the comment. We're going to come back to it. Okay, let me just share the screen first of all. Share the screen. We're going to talk about today's topic first. Okay. Yeah, we are talking about adjustment of status based on technical reasons. Okay, we're going to study this case of SOMAYSOY. This person went all the way to the Ninth Circuit Court to sue USCIS because they denied them, they denied her adjustment of status. And we are going to see why she was able to actually win the case, right? So basically, this is what happened, right? So I hope you can see it. It's big. Okay. So SOMAYSOY into the United States on December 15, 2015, okay, with a B2 non-immigrant visitor visa. His I-94 entry document granted him 6 months to remain until June 15, 2016. You see the timeline? Then on June 11, 2016, 4 days before the expiration of his 6 months visa, SOMAYSOY applied for asylum. Okay, this person went ahead 4 days prior to the 6 month period. He applied for asylum on October 2018. USCIS had not taken any action on SOMAYSOY asylum application. Then on October 2nd, 2018, non-party auto, this is a company, right? An employer, a California corporation, filed the Form I-140 immigrant petition for SOMAYSOY, concurrently with the I-485 adjustment of status, okay? And USCIS denied, on July 2019, USCIS denied this person green card without a request for evidence or notice of intent to deny. They denied why? For failure to maintain lawful status, while this person did not just let them do their thing. So this person appealed the decision, they maintained the decision, the person went to BIA, BIA maintained the decision. Finally, this person went to the Ninth Circuit Court in federal court to pretty much address the issues and tell them, look, I failed to maintain status for technical reasons. And the technical reason is really your staff, not me. Okay? That's why I failed to maintain status. This is the reasoning behind her lawsuit. He said, I failed to maintain status because of inaction of another individual or organization, in that case was USCIS, to act on behalf of the individual and over whose action the individual has not control if the inaction is acknowledged by the individual or organization. That's the reason you can list when you're trying to claim technical reason. Somebody else or some organization failed to take actions on your case. Technical violation resulting from inaction of U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services, USCIS, where an applicant established that he or she properly filed a timely request to maintain status and the service has not yet acted on that request. That was the reasoning, right? The person filed an application with USCIS. However, they filed it 4 days prior to the expiration of their visa, but still USCIS hasn't decided yet. In the meantime, their I-140 petition, employment-based, get approved. The person decided to adjust status. USCIS denied the application, but now they did not take it. They said, no. USCIS has a technical violation because they failed to adjudicate my asylum application. That's why I failed to maintain status. Okay. Another reason is a technical violation caused by the physical inability. This could be a reason too, right? Physical inability of the applicant to request an extension. That's if the person is sick or in a coma at the hospital. They couldn't physically like fill out the form to either extend their visa or something like that. They can claim this one. But for this person here in this case, this is what they claim, especially the second one, the first and the second one. And then this one is for nurses. So that was the case. And finally, they went back. This is the analysis. You can read it. But what happened is they granted and demanded that USCIS adjudicates that I-485 petition, adjustment of status based on technical reason. Okay. And then we have the decision that came. Basically, this decision came, I believe, in last year, 2022. Yeah, July 2nd, 2022, Ninth Circuit Court in California. So, but you can use this decision and try to persuade other circuit courts and see if you can adjust that is based on technical reasons. Okay. Let me stop right here, come back. Yeah, so let's us talk about some questions. We got 6 people. Please go ahead and share and like. Let's answer some question here. Gonzalez, watching on the corner. Which corner, Gonzalez? Where are you? You're watching around the corner. So if you have a question, just please put it in the comment section so we can discuss it. But I'm going to go back to those 2 people, Emmanuel Coffee. Emmanuel Coffee, what it is if somebody is here illegally, which means unlawfully present, but if they have a U.S. citizen parent and the person is a child, yes, they can get citizenship or they can adjust status. But if the person here is illegally, in a way of by the manner by which they enter the United States, like into without inspection, then it's going to be complicated regardless of their parents being a U.S. citizen. It's going to require some type of waiver, leaving the country, coming back, or basically 245i if it applies. So if you want to know more, you can schedule a consultation or give them the links. All my consultation links are in the description box. Nepal is talking about that he has TPS, EB2 approved, F1 student. Can I adjust status? The answer is you can adjust status on the EB2, like the approval of EB2, if you still within a lawful status. Because remember, this one is employment based, right? If you're still within the lawful status or you did not fail to maintain lawful status, yes, you can adjust status. But if you fail to maintain lawful status for more than 6 months, employment based, you cannot, unless you're claiming some exception like the one we talked about yesterday and the one that we're talking about here now. Nepal, you can schedule a consultation too. Okay, consultation links are in the description box. No. If you violated your student visa, you cannot file. It's going to be denied. So if you violated your I-485 student visa, it's going to be denied. But if you can claim some exceptions, you have to go back and watch my video from yesterday. And if you've been watching this one and you can claim some exception as to why you failed to maintain lawful status, if that exception stands, then yes. And then violation of student visa, it's like a 5 years ban basically. But if you have exception, you can claim those exceptions as to why you failed to maintain lawful status. The first question is, well, how long did you fail to maintain lawful status? For how long? If it's more than 6 months, then it's not going to work unless those exceptions apply. You got to watch what we talked about yesterday and what we just talked about today. If you feel like you can claim those two, one of the other, then yes, you can adjust status. But Nepal, if you like, you can still schedule a consultation with me. Consultation link in the description box, okay? So that we can figure out whether you have some type of exception that we can apply, so you can adjust status. So yeah, we got 6 people here. Please go ahead. Let me see how many likes we got for this 6 people. How many likes we got for those 6 people? Because we have to know that we're doing a good job, right? So that you can let's see. Let's see if we have how many likes. Okay. Let's see. Okay, we already have 9 likes. That's good. That's good for the number of people we have here. That's good. Yeah, that's good. So yeah, I am still talking about adjustment of status. My friend, if you have a question, just put it in the comment. We're going to answer your question tonight. Okay, we're going to answer your question. I only have been speaking for 16 minutes. So we got 15 more minutes. This is the time. Sometimes people will call me with random questions. I don't do that over the phone. So if you want to talk for free, this is the time. You ask your questions and we dive deep into it and we give you some type of answer. Okay. You're welcome. You're welcome, Nepal 123. Yeah, Modesta. It has been a long time. I know, right? Modesta. Yeah, please share with your friends because we're still talking about adjustment of status, and this entire week, that's the only thing we'll be talking about. I don't know if there's a news going on with USCIS. I can check, but I don't see anything really major going on. If you have a question, just put it in the comment. Let me check if we have some news we can share. Let me check. I'm just checking if we have some news, like new news. Okay, we're gonna share some news. Let me share my screen. We're gonna share some news. Since you guys don't have questions about adjustment of status, you can rewatch this video, especially at the beginning when I was explaining how technical reasons is actually comes into play. I had a lot of people contacting me for that. Some of them said that, well, I did apply for asylum within 6 months of my entry to the US. I said, yes, we can try to argue with this case and see if it's going to work. So, but in the 9th Circuit, yes, it will work. In other circuits, we have to persuade them. Okay. So that's all we can do and hope for the best, of course. Let me share my screen and see what news we have here. Okay, so what is the news we have here? USCIS launches online appointment request form, which is good, right? USCIS, let me check this one. USCIS has launched a new online form for individual attorneys and accredited representatives to request an in-person appointment at the local office without having to call the USCIS call center, which is good. So there's an online form that you can actually, yeah, so allow individual to request an in-person appointment for those purposes, right? For ADIT stamps, emergency advance parole, immigration judge grants, and more. It's not a self-scheduling tool. An individual cannot schedule their own appointment with USCIS. The USCIS contact center will review. They will review the form and the availability of the person, and then they'll get back to you, right? So, but it's still good, instead of calling them, waiting for hours online or over the phone, you can just click the form, online appointment. Yeah, so this is the thing that you're gonna, if the immigration judge has granted to you, let's say, asylum or cancellation of removal, uh, or adjustment of status, you can request an appointment, so you can go to the field office to get your I-94 form, right? If you want to request emergency advance parole, you can do that too. The IDT stamp, that's for green card holders. We can do that too. Green card pending, right? Or because of I-7051 is taking forever, so you can request that too, so that they can just give you that green card, like a stamp, right, on your passport, so to show that you're lawfully present here, and other purposes too. Yeah, you can request, but still, yeah. So asylum seeker, they say you may schedule an appointment online only if your case is being processed at the Arlington Asylum Office. Okay. Um, Related to one of the following: an asylum application, a NACARA application, a credible fear, reasonable protection screening process. So you can schedule the appointment here too. But pretty much you fill out the form, then they're going to review it. And if they see the need for it, then they call you. Okay. So, but that's still good, right? That's a good news. Let's go for the second one. Yeah, this is one we know, right? Temporary protected status has been extended for Ukraine, okay, until April 19, 2025. And then for Sudan has been extended too, right? Until April 19, 2025, which is good news. Then we have a USCIS reopening field office in Havana, Cuba, so that they can process those reunification parole. This one, reunification parole process too. There's something that one of my clients brought to my attention today about Haiti. Like the Department of State is sending out invitation. Yeah, they're sending out invitation, so that if you have a case pending, I-130 pending with them, with NVC or with USCIS, your family member can join you without going to the interview process and waiting for the adjudication process. But they're gonna send the letter themselves. Department of State or NVC is going to send the letter. You don't have to call them. So that's what is going on. So let me stop here and get some questions. Question. Okay, Gonzalez, asylum pending for 8 years until today. Well, there's two things you can do, right? In that specific order. You request, first of all, for expedite request. If it doesn't work, you sue USCIS. 8 years, it's a long time to wait. That's it. That's the only two things you can do. You can try to request that appointment, but good luck with them getting back to you, especially with the asylum office. I doubt they will respond to people. But the two things you can do, okay? Gonzalez, you're in Washington, D.C. Okay, that's right. Yeah, Danny, you need to schedule your appointment so you can go figure out your stuff with USCIS. You can schedule an appointment online. Yeah. So Gonzalez, you are here in Washington, D.C. That's good. That's good. That's exactly what you can do, right? Try the expedited request. If it doesn't work, just sue USCIS. That's it. If you sue them, they will respond within 90 days. That's at least that one works. So we got 10 people here. Please, new people, just go ahead and share and like. I'm still waiting for questions. We have 5 more minutes to go. So I'm still waiting for questions. If you have a question, you just go ahead and put it in the comments. I'm available to answer your questions tonight, okay? Because sometimes people be calling me. I'm like, okay, when we do live session, you don't show up. Now you're calling me. You need to schedule a consultation. If you're calling me over the phone, you need to schedule a consultation. But if you want to talk to me for free, this is the time, right? You put your question there, we're going to answer it. So what is any more questions? Yeah, just to reiterate, we were talking about adjusting status for technical reasons. Basically, technical reasons means that you failed to maintain lawful status because something else happened. Technically, something else happened. For example, a person or an organization was supposed to take some type of actions, they failed to do it. Or USCIS was supposed to adjudicate your petition, but they failed to do it. Or you were physically sick or mentally sick at the hospital and you couldn't fill out the application to extend your visa. And there's the last one for nurses. But in any case, technicality, that's the reason a person failed to maintain lawful status. And if you can explain that and convince them like this person SOMAYSOY did in California, then yes, they're gonna give you your green card. That's what I'm trying to tell Nepal. If you have some technical reasons, we can argue, right? So if not, then you can. If you have 245i, yes, we can see it too, and hopefully you have that. So you can watch my video from yesterday in Nepal, so you can learn and see if you have some type of technicality reasons or 245i grandfathered. We explain it really in detail, so you really have to watch the first 15 minutes from my previous video from yesterday, actually my live from yesterday. Okay, well, it's almost, we got 2 more minutes. Looks like nobody has questions. We got 2 more minutes. If you don't have a question, we can hang up. And tomorrow we have another subject still on adjustment of status. We're going to talk about some other subject like matter of Quilantan. We're going to explain it in detail. And hopefully we're going to help Emmanuel answer that question tomorrow. Yeah. If you're new to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe. Not new, welcome back. Thank you for being here tonight. If you have a question, just leave it in the comment. If not, then we'll see each other again tomorrow. Share with your friends so they don't have to miss tomorrow live, you know. They should come tomorrow and do the live session together and ask their questions. Gonzalez, you are in the Washington, D.C. area. If whenever you're ready to sue USCIS, just email me, okay? Yeah. So whenever you're ready to sue USCIS for unreasonable delay 8 years, let me know. We're going to sue them. Then they're going to call you for the interview because that's how it works with those people. So Nepal, if you need a consultation link is in the description box. Emmanuel, Kofi, yes, consultation link is in the description box as well. Okay, so what else we got? That's it. That's it. This is it. We are gonna come back tomorrow. I hope you enjoy your evening. Until next time, bye-bye.